What's your mentality these past 3 games with the production that you've had?
Just try to do whatever it takes each possession. Try to be the best version of me on both ends each possession. Easier said than done, but I just try to focus on that.
You obviously know your resume, but what's it just been like shouldering that load? I mean, just given the team situation with that stuff and training.
I just feel like we just got to do what's required at this point. You know, it's going to be some games where we got a great team game going where we can beat teams with the flow of our offense, from moving our bodies, moving the ball. There's going to be some games where I got to go get buckets. And tonight we were down early, down big, and I just tried to be aggressive to get a bucket.
Yeah, but why do you think in the last 3 games specifically your game is clicking offensively?
Because my only focus is, like I said, just being the best version of me that I can each possession on both ends. And once you just focus on that, you get lost in the game. And makes or misses or turnovers or mistakes, it really don't matter. Just move on to the next play. Try not to have try not to have a lot of mistakes, but if you do have them, just move on.
Kevin, when you get on a roll the way you were tonight, do you feel like anyone can stop you? Like, had enough games like this, does the defense even matter to you?
Oh yeah, it does actually. You know, they got great defenders. Kawhi is tough because I like to dance with the ball a bit. You can't do that with him because he just got his hand right in that lane, in that dribbling lane, and his hand is so big and it's so quick that he can get the ball if you play around. So that you got to use more energy just to beat him. And then you got Serge helping out. You got Siakam that can throw on me as well. Danny Green. Now they got a lot of defenders, a lot of athletic guys that can guard. So you know, I had to get my sleep last night and drink a lot of water today. And you know, the defense did matter, but I was able to make a couple shots.
What was Drake saying to you when you were leaving the floor at half?
He just asked for my jersey.
You see his reaction when you nailed the deep three.
Oh yeah. He talks a lot of trash over there on that sideline. So anytime I can throw it back in his face is definitely a win for me.
Did he get the jersey?
Say it again?
Did he get the
jersey?
jersey?
Yeah, he got it.
Kevin, you mentioned how disruptive Kawhi can be on defense, and you wanted you guys to probably relate to having to carry that kind of offensive load, but also exerting energy on defense. What can you just give us insight into it? That's like even mentally the toll that takes over 53 minutes, not just 41.
I mean, I think Kawhi is one of those guys that just loves to play, and you know, we feel like that's just his job is to go out there and play both ends at a high level. And you learn that, you know, being on the pop, seeing veterans do it every day, like Tim Duncan and Manu Ginobili, and Steven Jackson, and Tony Parker do it over and over again. They set a great example for Kawhi. Just playing against him his first year in the league, and to see where he is now is ridiculous on both ends of the court. And somebody I got total respect for. But I just feel like Kawhi walks into every game and feeling like he has to do that no matter what.
Kevin, how do you describe the jolt that comes with getting stuff back outside?
I just can't describe it, to be honest. I know everybody's going to be excited, but nobody's going to be more excited than he is. He wanted to play tonight. You see him on the bench, we talked, and he was just chomping at the bit to get out there, especially having a matchup like Kyle Lowry, somebody that he respects and we all respect. He believed that would have been a great test for him, but Steph's one of those guys that trusts the training staff, he trusts the organization, they got his best interests, and next game we're looking forward to having him back.
So I think it's been 11 games now with that stuff. I mean, when you just look at the whole picture, how do you think the team and yourself manage just the ebbs and flows that come with playing with that?
I think we manage it really well. Obviously, we love to win more games, but we got a lot of experience throughout this time. We learned a lot about ourselves. Each guy individually. I think, you know, we found that, you know, a couple lineups that can work even when Steph gets back off the bench. We've seen some guys, Jonas play great basketball for us, created more off the dribble and pick and roll. So, you know, I got to create more for the team off the pick and roll and the post, but we definitely like going back to our roles and what we do best on this team. We're a full team. I feel like we learned a lot about ourselves individually.
Last question.
Thank you, sir.